Hi, I'm Dan Hendry. Together we can make Kingston Canada's most sustainable city. You know there's an organization in your community bringing new energy to the energy industry? Switch is doing just that. And today we're here at Green Profit, their second annual conference, to find out more about Switch.
Today's our second Green Profits conference, and we're getting some really great information from the sessions here today. The one we just had on transportation and electric vehicles and fuel cell hybrid vehicles, and that's coming, folks. That is coming. There's no question about it. It's going to come faster than any of us realize. And Switch, once again, is the place to come to get the information on it.
Switch is a non-profit group, and we're a member-based organization, and our mission is to make southeastern Ontario a leading centre for sustainable energy. So we'll do whatever is involved in making that vision become a reality.
We started in 2002, long before the Green Energy Act, long before anything was going on, because we were an interested group and we knew this was coming and we could see the future. How good is that? You could actually see the future about to unfold before you.
Well, one of the things we do is offer a monthly meeting where we have a speaker who's involved in one facet of sustainable energy, and we have a networking session, and we have also news in what's going on in the different sectors. So it's a great way for people from a lot of the different areas of the sustainable energy sector to get together, to develop projects, and to share best practices.
We've been in the Kingston area for, I think, over 40 years. One of the things that we're trying to do as an organization, sustainability, we're a European-based organization corporately, so sustainability is an important part of our makeup. It's taking time here in Canada, so we are being encouraged to engage locally where we can to understand what the local requirements are. That's been part of our secret as an organization, is that things get done locally. We have a big footprint that we can draw on once in a while, but really is getting close to what's required in the local area, and then enabling and energizing our local people to start to get engaged, because that's where the activity will really start to happen.
In the early days, we would have young inventors would come, and they would say, I've got this great idea, and they would present it. And one person in Switch would say, that is a really great idea. It will never compete against this other technology. You can't meet the price point, so stop right now, save yourself 2 years, save yourself $200,000. It's not going to work. You know, those type of people came originally. And then when the groundswell of interest in renewable energy, we had people who wanted to put solar panels on their roofs. They wanted to find out about the Green Energy Act. They wanted to find out about FIT projects. And companies started springing up. Companies came, find out about policy, connect with customers. And students come. We're very encouraging of students. We have a student on our board of directors. And we connected students with jobs as they graduated, and companies with students. And so it's a pretty broad spectrum.
We have about 140 members, over half of them are businesses. We have a lot of those businesses that are specifically involved in sustainable energy, others who are interested in green practices and learning more about what they can do. So we have solar installers, we have geothermal represented, wind, we also have biomass, energy efficiency, and then, as I say, people who are not directly involved but interested in furthering the cause. Well, even before I was officially part of Switch, I was interested in solar energy and had started a solar website and was interested in meeting people in the area who shared that interest. And when I did a search and actually looked for an organization, Switch was what came up. And that was what allowed me to make contacts with people in the area who had similar views and shared the same interests. And we could then collaborate on projects or go from there. And that's how I became first involved with Switch, was my own need to make contact with people who were interested in sustainable energy.
Switch is focused on renewable energy, and so that fits into the environmental pillar under Sustainable Kingston. And we are actually the source in Kingston to go to. So we didn't have a choice. It was obvious we would join Sustainable Kingston. It was obvious we would support that pillar as best we could, and support the overall endeavor, but specifically that one. And we feel that we're a key component of that pillar in Kingston. We don't cover the entire environmental piece. We know that. There are other players that have to do brownfields and do waterways and do green spaces and do some of those other things. Switch is focused on renewable energy, but renewable energy feeds everything else. If we have energy sustainability, if we can afford our energy will cause us the economic prosperity to do some of the other things that are by and large economically more difficult, the cultural piece, the social piece. Those are hard to fund. If energy eats up all your money, you don't have the money to do those things. So we see it as a real key component. This is investment in the future. There's no doubt about it. There's a current debate about prices and everything else. That's not what this is about. This is an investment in our future. And in Kingston, if we can get this right, we will be a leading jurisdiction. We'll understand policy. We'll understand procedure. We'll understand how to engage the broad spectrum, individual homeowners to apartment building owners to institutions. If we get that all right, we're going to be so far ahead of the curve in 10 years and 20 years that everyone else with their heads stuck in the sand saying, no, 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 we want to stay with fossil fuels, they'll be looking at us saying, wow, were they ever smart?
So there you have it, new energy to the energy industry. If you want to find out more about Switch or other Sustainable Kingston partners, check out sustainablekingston.ca. You've been watching the Sustainable Kingston Community Partner Profile.